What's going on?
If you have children or grandchildren, all the more reason.
So this message is both a warning and an expose. Why is there such an epidemic of ADHD amongst our children?
They can't even concentrate in school anymore.
Why are there so many cancers like breast, liver, colon, kidney, and prostate at epidemic levels?
Why are birth defects and brain, liver, and kidney disease such national issues?
Sinus and asthma problems have also become major health issues. The short of it is that our immune systems are breaking down. Drug companies can't work fast enough to give us remedies to fix our illnesses. In 1938, the cosmetic industry was granted self-regulation. Nothing has changed. Since that time, we have 25,000 chemicals marketed without government intervention, regardless of what the tests show.
This is probably a good place to warn you about companies who claim their products are safe. They'll tell you not to panic, that they use food-grade or cosmetic-grade glycols, sulfates, solvents, or parabens. They'll tell you how mild they are and that the critics are going overboard. Women use nearly 200 toxic ingredients daily in their routine, and men use nearly 100. These toxins, even in mild forms, mount up, stay in our bodies, store in our cells, and break down our immune system.
Here in the womb, enveloped in darkness and warmth, a baby's life begins in earnest. It is a sacred space, pristine, insulated, more than 9 months of safe refuge from the world outside.
When you imagine a baby sort of nice and safe and tucked away in the womb, impervious to all the assaults that occur on the body. You say not so fast?
Not so fast. The placenta is doing its work as well as it can, but it is not a perfect barrier. And many chemicals do pass relatively easily across the placenta.
Chemicals? In here? Babies are born every day with not one, not two, but hundreds of toxic substances.
180 of these chemicals were carcinogenic, 217 were toxic to the brain or nervous system, and 208 caused birth defects or abnormal development in animal tests.
Attention all mothers and fathers. Just this morning, you may have seen your teenage daughter apply her makeup and walk out the door. Well, she should think twice before doing that again, because a new study by the Environmental Working Group finds that chemicals from makeup could be seeping into her bloodstream.
We're going to mention some seriously toxic ingredients.
We'd like to issue a challenge. Don't take our word on anything. Don't just listen to this message. Make some label comparisons. Then you'll really be shocked.
Here's a short list of the top 12 toxic ingredients you'll find in your home. In fact, we call these the Toxic 12. We'll talk about 5 of them in some detail.
Once again, check these ingredients against the products you use.
First, propylene glycol, butylene glycol, or ethylene glycol. Now run into your garage and check your antifreeze. Antifreeze is one of those glycols.
Now, check your facial cleansers, shampoos, conditioners, toothpaste, underarm deodorants, and baby products. These glycols act as surfactants, wetting agents, and solvents. They penetrate the skin fast, weaken protein and cellular structure.
Contact with these glycols may cause brain, liver, and kidney malfunction.
Yet, about 1/3 of all the beauty and personal care products you use morning, afternoon, and evening contain them and do not have a warning label. You put petroleum in a cookie, and 100 years from now, it'll be soft and tender. Second, sodium hydroxide.
Find sodium hydroxide in most common toothpastes, especially the ones claiming total or extra whitening. I guess they figure if it cleans your drains, it'll do a good job on your teeth. It's also in many of your soaps and facial cleansers.
Third, sodium lauryl sulfate, or ammonium lauryl sulfate. These sulfates are strong detergents. They're used in garage floor cleaners and engine degreasers.
Yet they'll be in 90%, get that, 90% of your beauty and personal care products that foam. Why? It's the cheapest way to create foam. They're linked to eye damage, depression, diarrhea, skin irritation, and even death.
Our bodies retain these sulfates for extensive periods of time. This means that even smaller dosages amount up to higher and higher levels of toxicity in our bodies. Think of what that means to smaller bodies, like infants and children. think of the unborn infants. Any wonder why attention deficit and learning disabilities are at epidemic proportions?
Fourth, DEA, MEA, or TEA. These are hormone-disrupting chemicals with ties to cancer. The EPA says that repeated applications result in major increases in liver, breast, and kidney cancer.
The risk is significantly increased in children. Fifth, PEG, or polyethylene glycol. This is a carcinogenic petroleum compound that reduces the skin's natural moisture. Prolonged use seriously ages the skin. In addition, it has links to all forms of cancer.
The higher the PEG content, like PEG 20, 50, 100, or 120, the worse it becomes. Sixth, DMDM, or urea. These are preservatives that release formaldehyde.
Seventh, mineral oil. It's another petroleum product that coats the skin like saran wrap. Baby oil is 100% mineral oil. Eighth, triclosan. It's a synthetic antibacterial with a chemical structure similar to Agent Orange. The EPA registers it as a pesticide.
Ninth, parabens, or anything that has paraben as part of its name. They are hormone-disrupting chemicals.
10th, isopropyl alcohol. It ages and dries the skin, promoting wrinkles and brown spots.
11th, FD and C color pigments. These are synthetic colors from coal tar. They scored the highest mark on the toxic scale.
12th, fragrances. They may contain up to 4,000 ingredients. Animal urine is most often used to create the desired smell.
Well, those are the toxic 12. There's another 100 or so that should receive dishonorable mention.
How can you protect yourself from these toxins and carcinogens that are probably already in your bloodstream and accumulating every single day? First, let's talk about protecting yourself from the outside in by avoiding the types of products which contain chemical contaminants. Our products contain no known harmful ingredients. None of our ingredients combine to form dangerous chemical byproducts or interactions. Our products are environmentally friendly and they are never tested on animals. You can protect yourself from the outside in by using personal care products.